Magik, where have you gone? I'm free, and you're going to limbo. Uh-oh, looks like I'm in trouble again. Fiery hellbound, here I come. Hello, and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today we are looking at Marvel's Magik. Now, there's I say a funny tale, it wasn't funny at the time. I reviewed this figure already. I spent a good hour reviewing this figure to find that my microphone wasn't actually recording. So hence why she's already out of the package and free. Now here's a little bit about Ileana, but she's probably got the most tragic story of all. She was raised in a demon dimension. She then became a teenager. She was then reduced to childhood, to a kid again. Then she was killed by the legacy virus, and then she had to nick somebody's soul to get back. So Dark Child has certainly been through the run of the mill. So let's have a look at her. Okay, so here she is, already free of her cage, and she has, let's look at the accessories first. So she has Ghost Rider's kind of head. I will put this on her, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't go very well with the body. The only thing that I could think that she was kind of a kind of demon was in Uncanny X-Men, but it wasn't really a skull head if I remember correctly. So I don't know if I'm missing something. If you guys have read a story where she is part Ghost Rider, please tell me. She comes with this, which goes around her sword, which I'll show in a minute. She has another hand. She has some lovely kind of effects, blue effects for magic, I guess. She also comes with a very demon-y dragon, which is exactly the same as Lockheed from the Kitty Wave as far as I'm aware. And then she comes with two little kind of effects, which I put around her legs, which is pretty cool. And then she comes with two swords. So this one has a kind of yellow kind of effect where you can kind of, not really showing it there, you can kind of light it up, I guess. You put it correctly under the light. Then with this sword, it is blue. This is like the one she kind of had in Uncanny X-Men. And it was kind of that color. And this is the sword with the little blue effect, which is pretty cool. I dig that. So let's have a look at Magik. Okay, so here she is free of her cage. And she is fantastic. She has a very kind of goth output. She has some nice little kind of tiara, I guess is the word. Her hair does, I find, restricts to just to a certain bit. Not, you know, too much, but it restricts to a certain bit. She has some real cool kind of bondage outfit in a creepy, rebellious teenager way. Fantastic boots. I dig the boots. The boots are very cool. The usual branding on the back. There's how far the hair goes. And then she has this lovely kind of metal arm. And then on this side she has the X for X-Men, or Cyclops' red costume at the time. So very, very cool. Okay, so let's get on to a comparison. So obviously the lips are different. The eyes are different from the San Diego Comic-Con. I've noticed that this arm seems to be darker than the San Diego Comic-Con's arm. It actually looks a little bit longer, but maybe it's just the camera angle. The belts are very similar. The boots are completely different. This has way more detail than this. The hair is pretty much the same. Same with the tiara. And on the side is this X. This stands out a bit more than this one, I find. So that's pretty cool. And the back, I'm not seeing much difference on the back. Very, very cool. And there's just a little close-up on the faces for you. This face seems a little bit perhaps bigger than this one. but I'm pretty sure it's the same. I could be completely wrong, of course. In terms of comparison, the weapons, so this has obviously got the clear kind of plastic, where this has the kind of yellow, and this is pure black, where this has a little hint of blue in it, and a hint of blue in there, if you can see that. So that is pretty cool. It kind of shows up in the light a little bit. So, but other than that, I don't think it makes much of a difference which sword you use, to be honest with you. They're both the same. Maybe slightly different, but not much. Once again, the same with this. So this is obviously black, this is just silver, and then this has got a blue tilting. But with this one, with this newer version of Magik and not the San Diego, they were clearly going for the showing you the way she can use her magic, etc., which is pretty cool. I like either of them, to be fair. Doesn't really matter to me. Okay, and there they are holding their swords, so you can see, very cool. It's very creepy, but pretty awesome. So let's look at Magik's other accessories. Okay, so here she is, and like I said, I find that this one is very Magik orientated. So she's got the kind of magic bits that you can put around her legs. I think you can put them elsewhere, to be honest with you, depending on your preference. She has the magic sword going on there, and then she has the kind of magic hand going, I will send you to limbo. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, and you know, I think you can get some really cool effects with this figure. Okay, and here she is holding what I consider the Ghost Rider head, and it's a very nice head sculpt with some great kind of fiery hair going on and giving some damnation. It's got a little mouth that opens, pretty cool and well detailed. I'll put it on her in a sec, but like I said before, it doesn't really seem to fit her. Yeah, so from the front it just looks a bit off, like it's just a little bit too low, so to speak. But I found when I did my first review from this way, it actually looks really cool. I really dig that. But from the front, not so much. It's like when you see a hot girl from behind, and then you see the front. Sorry, no offense, ladies. And then last is this thing. So you got to remember, Dark Child, Magik, Ileana has been in a demon hell. So having a friendly dragon, I can't remember her ever having one other than, I guess, being friends with Lockheed. Or maybe he transformed in one of the issues that I've never read. It just, this whole, I can't see her having a trusted kind of partner. Even, you know, Slim was probably the closest to being trusted, but even then there was probably times where that went wrong. So, but it looks all right. Okay, and here she is with her brother Colossus, who once took on the Juggernaut mantle, so she didn't have to suffer. However, she actually wanted that power, if I remember correctly, and she could have removed it from him any time. However, she let him kind of pay the price for a while, as he had to retain that power. And then eventually, after the Avengers vs. the X-Men, I think she removed it, if I remember correctly. And I think the last words there were, "I'm going to kill you." I'm pretty sure they've made up since. But yeah, pretty cool. Okay, and here she is when she was part of Scott's Revolution in Uncanny X-Men, and I really liked her character during this whole period working with this team. She showed she had more to her than just, you know, being a teleporter. There is more to her, and I really do hope we get now that we've got a Magneto like this from his own Uncanny X-Men series, I hope we get the white uniform or even the black uniform, because that was pretty cool. I liked him when he went a bit rogue halfway through Uncanny X-Men. We also need a new Emma Frost. I still like this Diamond form, but we do need a new one, a decent one. I don't think even that one that came out in the Puck series was that good, hence why I never brought it. But we do need an improvement at some point, and we are getting some decent figures, especially in the last year. So I suspect at some point good things are going to happen. Okay, and you can do stuff like this. So it was kind of Uncanny X-Men versus Wolverines and the X-Men at that time. There we go, Storm's hovering around. Right, bit over the top here. But, you know, that's the kind of thing you can do with this, which is pretty cool. Okay, so all in all, this is a fantastic figure with some great accessories. We've seen a couple of San Diego Comic-Con exclusives be released in normal packaging. I think that's a good thing because not everybody can get those exclusives when they happen. So I think it's good that Hasbro are giving back to the fans that can't potentially get the set at the time, or they just missed out originally. So good times. And you know, this figure's still different from the San Diego one, same as the Gladiator one. You know, there is differences. All right, maybe not big differences, but enough differences for it to be worth it. So fantastic figure. Follow me on Facebook. My page is SmurredP. Like, comment, subscribe. Take care and embrace the geekiness. Goodbye.